Hi, I'm Dr. Kevin McDougall. I'm a chiropractor here at Oak Haven Massage, and I get a lot of questions from patients here about what they can do at home for headaches. And so today I'm going to talk about 5 things you can do to relieve those headaches. So the first thing you can do when you're having headaches, and realize there's a lot of causes for headaches, but one of the most common, especially during the summertime, is people getting dehydrated. So the first thing you can do is to make sure you're properly hydrated. Now you can use the rule of 8-ounce glasses of water a day, or you can get more complicated, but the easiest way I've heard is to take the number of pounds that you weigh. Let's say I weigh 200 pounds, cut that number in half. That's the number of ounces you should be drinking every single day. So the second thing you can do is to make sure your blood sugar stays stable throughout the day. That means to eat every 2 to 3 hours. If you need to set a timer on your phone, that's a great way to remind yourself. If you wait till you're hungry, you've probably waited too long, but it doesn't need to be a big meal. Just make sure you're combining foods properly. For example, make sure if you're eating some fruit, that you have some protein to go with it. For example, a handful of nuts would be a great snack to have between breakfast and lunch. Now, blood sugar going up too high, going down too low is a very common cause for headaches. If you can manage to maintain this blood sugar, you're gonna be very happy you did, and you'd be surprised at how much you can reduce your headaches. Okay, so the third thing that you can do, it sounds easy, but it can be a challenge, and that is dealing with caffeine addiction. If you drink coffee every day, if you drink soda every day, this is going to be more difficult for you, but it could very well be a cause of those headaches that you're having. And so one of the things you can do is to slowly reduce the number of drinks you have each day. Maybe replace it with a drink that's not caffeinated, and take your time to do this. But realize if you go off too quickly, sometimes that'll cause a headache, and if you're willing to deal with that, it's well worth it in the end to overcome this addiction, because that will just be a constant cause of those headaches. All right, the fourth thing you can do is a little easier than the caffeine might seem. This relates to the area in the back of your head where your spine, the top of your spine, meets your skull. There are a lot of nerves that come out of this area. They come up to the top of your head. And if those nerves get irritated, it can resemble a headache, and it is a type of headache that's very, very common that we see every day in this office. So the fourth thing you can do and the fifth thing go together. The first is to work with the muscles, and that would be having a great deep tissue type massage to loosen up the muscles that might be restricting or putting pressure on those nerves. And the fifth one that goes along with that is to make sure that the bones that are being held in place by those muscles, that those bones are in the right position and that they're moving freely. That can be pulled out of alignment easily by sleeping in a strange position, by using the wrong type of pillow. There's a lot of things that can cause this, but by dealing with both the muscles and the bones, which we do here at Oak Haven, this can be one of the most effective things you can do for headaches that start in the back and come up over the top. Okay, so the fifth thing that you can do, and it's the thing that seems to be the easiest solution for most people, and that's to align the bones that support the weight of your head and support the movement of all those muscles and nerves, so those headaches that come from back here, go up to the top, to the front, can be addressed with a chiropractic adjustment. Now, you may not have had that done before, but what I would recommend is we've made this as easy as possible for people to experience if chiropractic can be effective for you. We have a very brief visit where it takes 5 minutes maybe for you to come in, have me work on that area. It costs $19, very inexpensive, and then you can get on with the rest of the things you have planned for that day. And from time to time, you may want to do a follow-up to make sure that that area hasn't gone back into the position that it was in, but it's very, very simple to do, and one of the easiest things you can do for those headaches. Okay, so there you have it. There are 5 things you can be doing to reduce that annoying headache. Now, it's something that a lot of people deal with. In fact, I dealt with it myself for a number of years, and it actually changed my career. I was headed to medical school. I changed to chiropractic school because it was so helpful for me, and it can just ruin your day, and it doesn't need to. So again, I'm Dr. Kevin McDougall. I'm a chiropractor here at Oak Haven Massage. I hope you find these tips to be very helpful in reducing your headaches.